Okay, and it works today. Good.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello, how are you this morning?
I'm okay. Today's call.
Not really, but uh, I wore this yesterday, and I don't have many clothes, so
Huh?
I don't got a lot of clothes because I'm lazy to buy clothes,
Oh,
so I have
you just
just enough to buy.
you just wake up.
hmm
Huh? Uh,
So,
how,
one second.
what's
Here
the
we
day
go.
today? Vietnam. Good day or
29th.
huh?
It's 29th. What do you mean good day, bad day? What?
The water is nice or no?
Oh, uh, well, for me, it's nice because we're
Water
getting
is
into
nice.
winter time and it's not so hot. Uh, let's just quickly check. Yeah, it's 23 today right now, so that's quite awesome. It will be 31 middle of the day, so it will be hot,
Maybe hot.
but yeah, it's not that bad. I don't like the hot weather anyway, so I prefer to skip
You
that.
don't like
But
hot
anyways.
water. Uh,
So I have an article for us about Saskatchewan,
Saskatchewan.
but a bit of a weird one for Saskatchewan. Um, so, come on, here we go. Saskatchewan woman can keep emotional support hens, wants city to change backyard chicken rules. So basically, this person wants to have chickens in their yard.
Oh,
This is Regina, by the way. Regina and Saskatoon, both of them, the big cities. They're like, we want to have chickens in the backyard. So
oh,
let's find out
chickens.
what's going on.
You said chickens. I thought about you interesting the things. You see the Highland Palmers in the Chinese Highland Palmers,
Yep.
nearest Vietnam, nearest Thailand. His
hmm
island, his Palmers, and here the chicken in the island. And we always talk. The Highland Palmers, the chicken is famous in China. Or in Singapore, you talk about Highland chicken's rice. Highland chicken's rice, very famous. And in the U.S., you look at the Highland Palmer's chicken rice, very famous in the China, in the U.S., in the
Highland
Singapore.
chicken
Yeah,
rice. Let me just check quickly.
you check Google. In Highland, the chicken say the chicken the life in the island. They know in the land, not in the land. Famous the
Yeah, Hainan is the island.
there is island. We talk about no underground chicken. Famous in the Singapore, Malaysia, the US. When you come to the Singapore, when you come to the Malaysia, you maybe you go eat the Highland chicken rice. Very famous, very good.
Interesting. Well, I'm
Very
looking at pictures. They
mm.
do this a lot in Vietnam as well, where they
Oh,
uh,
not same to Vietnam. They just the chicken only cook the rice and chicken and with the soy is very good. When you come to the Singapore, when you come to the maybe US, I think have the US have or the famous the Singapore and the Malaysia is famous the food. Good same
interesting.
to Taiwan the beef noodles. Very good.
Okay. Well, I'll have to check it out next time I visit. Um, so, yeah, fair enough. That sounds interesting. Uh, so yeah, this is a lady. She has a chicken. What's going on? Basically, let's find out.
Mm. Okay, interesting. And any senator find our Haiti hens in Mr. of the pandemic. Hens mean the chicken. Chicken. Hens.
Hen means female chicken.
Mm.
So we have roosters that are male chickens and hens that are female. So these ones lay eggs. Also, four, right? Four healing chickens. So they make her feel better. Yeah.
Oh, the Louisiana woman, Louisiana woman returned the chicken from the Saskatchewan farmer for the summer in the 2022.
Yeah. So basically, she couldn't buy the chickens because, again, you're not allowed chickens in the big city. So she had to rent the chickens for like a few months at a time.
That's the time. I felt really at a loss for the thing to do the bringing me and my family joy. Oh, same to my daughter's name. My daughter's
Yeah.
name is Joy.
Yeah.
My older daughter's the English name is Joy, and I also was the experiencing very severe and CT and
Anxiety.
anxiety and some other mental health issues. She said.
So basically, yeah, during 2020, she was very sad because of COVID and couldn't find things to make her happy, right? Joy, right? Remember, joy is happy.
Joy.
So yeah, she needed to somehow figure out how to fix her anxiety, her mental health. She wanted something to help her with that.
Sandra said she always loved chicken and how they make them feel happy.
So yeah,
Oh,
she's always loved chicken, and now it makes her happy.
I'm happy. She told CBC News she got applause from her staff and neighbors to have the hens in her backyard. Despite despite a yellow
Isla.
by law biting the any animals from beginning keep waiting city animals.
So basically, she was able to get the chickens into Regina, even though the government in Regina was like, "No, we don't want you to do this." So but she was still able to do it.
I thought it's the covered it summer. I'm just going to list and if anyone complains, I'll be able to give them back to the family the come from. She said.
Yep. So basically, she's like, "It's COVID. It's summertime." Because remember, she's talking about 2020. So she's like, if anyone gets mad at me, I'll just bring them back to the farm, whatever. So I don't feel like I'm gonna have any problems with this, basically. And yeah, she has two of the chickens.
By the end of the summer, however, Cedar had grown attached to his ugly. Sometimes she said her mental health was getting worse.
Okay. So yeah, in 2020, after the summer, people aren't really going outside anymore, and people get depressed very easily. So her mental health going down and down and down, getting worse.
Okay. She went to her doctor fell later to give me a permission to keep the chickens as the intentional spared animals. He did even more and he wrote me an official prescription.
Prescription. So basically, the doctor writes that note for medicine. Well, doctors can also write activities that you have to do. And so the doctor was like, yeah, you have to keep these. Sorry. 1 second.
Oh, you wake up your daughter?
Oh. Okay, we're back to normal. Okay. Anyway, so basically, yeah, the doctor can write a little piece of paper saying she needs the chickens, and now she has the chickens.
Oh. And so I have the places, prescription for the chickens.
Remember, break it up when it's a big word like this. Prescription, right? Make it smaller. Prescription.
Prescription for the chickens.
Yeah,
Lý
good.
do
So yeah,
là
basically, you just have a piece of paper. Yep.
plus plucky plight
Plucky plight.
plucky plight. For the
Plucky
neighbors,
is a chicken going like pluck, 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 pluck. That's plucky. And plight meaning bad. So they're basically saying there's going to be some problems with these chickens. Yeah.
for the nearly 3 years, no one said anything about Snyder hence affectionately named Julie Mentor Scribble and Omelette. Omelette.
So Julia, Martha, scrambled, and omelet.
Omelette.
Scrambled eggs, right? Scrambled eggs, and omelet eggs, right? Where you fold it on itself. So that's a bit of a joke for chickens, right? But yeah, those are just the names of the chickens. Yeah.
Neighbor say life compare. She enjoys visiting the hens, which are not anything in any way. I don't hear them if I think about the fact that from where I live, I can hear a musical still every time.
Stadium. Mosaic Stadium. Mosaic Stadium.
Moses Stadium. Every time a top down is the scored. I can hear the traffic and drag racing on every street. All of those things make more sounds than she can do comparison.
So basically, just saying that the neighbor, right? The neighbor, they're like the chickens aren't bad. Like I hear the stadium, I hear the drag racing, I hear the touchdown, I hear all these things, but I don't really hear the chickens. So they're not really a big deal. They're pretty basic. Who cares? Who cares? That's all they're saying. Also, a little chicken on a swing.
Fucking a chicken. Okay. This pastor spelling, however, someone anonymously reported the black yacht gap to city
By law. Again, break it up.
Office.
By law. Yeah.
Office.
So basically, someone reported them to the bylaw. And remember what I said earlier that in Regina, you're not allowed to have animals in the city. So this bylaw basically says no chickens allowed. So someone was like, hey, there's chickens here, get rid of them to the government.
The Regina Animals Bylaw currently play her piece live talk, including chickens, turkey,
Pheasant.
pheasants, ducks, and goats.
Geese.
Geese on beginning keep in any area of the city.
Good. So basically, like I just said, the bylaw says no farm animals. So that's chickens, turkeys, pheasants, ducks, geese. None of those birds are allowed in the city.
in the city. That's when Sister play out or out her chicken the prison.
Yep, pulled out the prescription. Like, hey, I have a prescription for these chickens. I'm allowed to keep these chickens. Yep.
After a few months of the deliberations with the regular department, the city has dropped the case and is letting me keep my recipe of the immortal spot chicken is
So again,
support.
they had to fight with the legal department, right, of the city, and has dropped the case. They're like, oh, you have a doctor's note. You need to have these animals. Okay, that supersedes the bylaw. Okay, so you're allowed to keep the chicken. No one else is allowed, but you can because you have a prescription.
I am so relieved that I don't need to live in fear they will be taken from me, and it also allows me to be an even louder spokesperson.
Yeah,
Spokesperson?
spokesperson, right?
Spoke,
Spokesperson.
spokesperson.
Yep. So, yeah, basically saying she's like, oh, I don't have to worry about my chickens being taken away. I can relax. And now I can be louder. I can be like, we need chickens to be allowed in the city. I can talk about this more now because I'm not worried about my chickens, right?
Singer is the member of the Queen City the Chickens. The great up is the petition for the 2-year blood budget allowing the 20 regional residents to claim data blood yard and the keeping.
Okay. So basically, this is a group she joined called the Queen City Chickens that would allow people to have chickens in their backyard in the city. So, like, you could have some chickens. Yeah.
Oh, you can have some. It would allow for the city to sex hints with the regulations in the place to politicate, the well-being of the animals and another listed list there would not be not allowed.
So remember, hens are females, roosters are males, and roosters are the ones that go "Doo, doo, 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 doo," right in the morning. So no one wants them. They just want the hens because they're a little bit quiet, right? They're a lot quieter. So yeah, if the Queen City chickens got their thing done, you would be allowed 3 to 6 chickens in your backyard or in your house.
They are just lovely potato basically, and it's unfortunate for them that they happen to fall under the designation of laptop said sender what also has 3 cats.
Basically, all she's saying is chickens are great pets. They're like a dog. They're like a cat. They're a lot of fun to have. It kind of feels silly that I'm not allowed chickens because they're farm animals, but they're not. They can be pets too. Like, why can't they be pets? Why do they have to be farm animals? That's all.
Snyder said people in unbanned centers should have the choice to keep and for the food assembly, in
Sovereignty. Sovereignty.
safety, environmental, human of health and wellness reason.
Basically, she's like, there's lots of reasons you could need a chicken, right? You could be food sovereignty means to be like food safe. Like I'm not worried about eating food. So if I have chickens at home, I get free eggs, and that can make me feel safer, right? If I'm poor. Environmental, meaning like it's helping the environment. We're not causing too much problems with it, so that could be good. Uh, Humanitarian would be like helping humans, right? These chickens are helping humans, or just health and wellness, like her. She's like, or they could just be pets, and that's a good enough reason. Like, we should be allowed chickens because all of the reasons are quite good. This is, we already talked about this. Yeah. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chickens.
For chicken. I think the chicken is not cold.
Well, they have the big fur or the feathers. They're good. Remember, we have Canadian chickens, not Chinese chickens or Vietnamese chickens.
Okay.
Vietnam chickens have like no feathers because they're like hot. But in Canada, they have a lot of feathers to stay warm.
Oh, okay. Can see less color. What it can some they didn't said Queen City Chickens opposed her after the 2022 municipal election about its play pasture.
Yeah, basically saying Ward 8, that'd be a part of the city, right? Uh, approved getting chickens after 2020 election. Now, they said it's proposal, meaning they're asking for it, but they haven't finished the paperwork. That's all. Remember, in Canada, paperwork takes a long time. And so basically, they said, yeah, we're going to allow chickens, but they got to fill out the paperwork, right? And so they still are not allowed chickens yet because they need to finish the paperwork.
She committed to the great ups extensive research and willingness to voluntarily assist the city with developer the project.
Yeah. So again, this group is trying to do lots of research, trying to get volunteers to help the city to make this project real, right? Like, for example, if only like 2 people have like 3 chickens each, that's only 6 chickens. That's not like important. Why are they fighting for allowing chickens if there's only 6 chickens in the whole city? That doesn't make sense, right? So these people are trying really, really hard to develop this so that like everyone has chickens, not just like 2 or 3 people. Yeah.
Certain that top citizens she were bringing forward critical of the lamentation on December 6 to address the 2-year plate.
You forgot this one? You didn't read this one?
Oh, okay.
You read this one. So you skipped one. So
This is will be the plated object that will be conveyed by the potassium planters in it. So no agitation, no cost to taxpayers, he said.
basically saying that don't worry, people. We're not going to use tax money to allow people to have chickens. We're just going to like if you want it, you pay for it, right? So this could be quite useful because it's not hurting anyone, and you don't have to do it, or you can do it depending on what you want, right?
This
Zach
then
or Zach or Nack?
Net told CBC News she will pleading for what are notice for the mediation on the December 6 to address the 2 years budget at the council's first meeting of the new year on January 30, 2024.
Yeah. So basically, uh, we talked about it earlier that up here that they did it in Ward 8, but that's only one ward, right? So they want to put this forward to like the whole city, not just this area, the whole city. So they're planning to show their research, show their benefits, show everything on January 31st, 2024, being like, hey, we should allow chickens.
Backyard chickens allow residents to have the control over the producing their own food layer and the eggs at a time when food place contain to reset the distant who has the master degree in environmental students with a focus on the community food safety.
Good. So basically, just saying that, yeah, the prices of eggs, the prices of food is going up and up and up. How about we allow people to kind of help themselves by having chickens? It makes the free eggs, right? And this is what this person's saying. Like, yeah, I have a master's. Like, this is really good to help people and secure food. And of course, again, the lady with her chicken.
Oh yeah. With China, in the one city, the chicken just the fighting the chicken in which apartments. They always fighting chicken and they win the money. You say, okay, you put A1, you put the B1, they go pop, 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 the
Yeah, we
chicken.
don't do that in Canada.
Yeah. And maybe can Vietnam have a lot.
Oh
Vietnam
yeah, my cousin or my wife's cousin has a fighting chicken.
fighting chicken. Yeah,
Yeah,
a
like
lot.
just over there. They have it. He brings it. Like he holds it, drives away, has it fight, and then brings it back. Yep.
Playing the money. They always playing the money. Fighting
Yeah.
chicken.
Gamble, right? Gamble.
Gamble. Yeah, gamble. Interesting. I think that when you gamble, oh, you gamble at least. Oh my God, you can get a lot of the money. Maybe
Or you could lose a lot of money. So
you can lose a lot of money. Yeah, maybe you cancel no wine, you can lose a lot of money. In in Vietnam, yeah, in Vietnam, before my friends spoke about a lot of people doing this. Always the man.
well, again, it depends on. Well, I guess it depends on how you're doing it, because you can. There's a few ways you can have the fighting chickens, right? Oh, we're
Okay.
we're out of time.